Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we are in the Freightliner Cascadia in the Werner colors. For all the Werner drivers out there, had a lot of requests for Werner, so here we are going to be doing a run. We're in, I believe, Lamar, and we're going to Sterling. We're taking some beans up there. We just got to fire up here. We're at the Ford dealership, and we're going to go over to pick up at ADM, I believe. Let's go ahead and fire the truck up. We have some things to talk about, especially to do with graphics and mods, so let's get going. All right, we got the Detroit diesel engine in here, and we do have a automatic transmission. It is a 12-speed. We're making a right turn out of here, and it's about as basic as the truck can get, because look, we have no GPS. We have to use our phone for the GPS, so thank you, Werner, for that. We're making a right turn out of here, it looks like. There was a popular mod that came out that's brutal traffic, and I did try it, but it ended up crashing my game, so I am not using brutal traffic. However, you'll notice the graphics are a lot different, especially the skybox and the weather and all that stuff. So basically, I'll have it linked in the description below. We're gonna be making a left up here, so we might as well go ahead and get over. There we go, we'll make that no problem. It's not this one, but the next intersection.
Go straight on.
Yeah, we'll go straight on. We have changed out things, so I'm no longer using a reshade, believe it or not. I'm using in-game overlay by NVIDIA and using a filter. So I'll have linked in the description what I'm talking about. There's a guy on the SCS forums that made an entire post on how he did it. I followed it step by step. I will do the best I can to link the things that I had troubles finding. One of those things being that it was getting the Project Next Gen, which we're using here for Euro Truck Simulator 2, version 1.8, and only use the weather modification, the weather settings. Don't download the textures, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I know that it seems like the camera's up a little higher than normal on my head, but I want to be able to see the nose of the truck. For you guys, let's go over the railroad tracks here. Make sure we don't have these things just drop down on us. You know how that goes. It can be pretty interesting. But so basically, there's no reshade. Oh, there it is. Don't you hit my trailer. Don't you hit my trailer. I think this is ADM right up here. They don't have any signs, do they? It's not the Quonset huts after. Yeah, it should be. This road right here. Yep, there's ADM. That's where we're picking up. So there's no reshade. It's just using that, you know, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card that supports NVIDIA in-game overlay, which is basically, you know, what I use to record with. I'm recording with, it used to be called Shadow Play, but it's in-game overlay now. You hit Alt F9 to record, but you hit Alt F3 and it brings up the menu for all that. He has it all linked. Man, this is a bumpy road. He has it all linked up with that. So there's screenshots of his settings. You got to get them as close as you can. You can't get them perfect, but all right, we're almost here on this bumpy road. But look at that skybox, man. Like, look at the weather. It looks so good. It truly does look good. And my performance is so much better not using reshade. A lot of my frame drops I was getting seems to be tied to my reshade, because I did some driving with the new settings and I've had no problems with it. So we'll see if it's any better today. Sometimes whenever you're recording, that's whenever it does it. All right, we have arrived. Let's see what we got going on here, shall we? Looking at the cargo market, beans, 35,502 pounds from Burlington up to Sterling. It should be a fun little drive out in the country. So we'll go ahead and take this job. I'm not sure where we're picking up. It looks like it's back here on the left. So we'll turn our flashes on and we'll search for this. I'm sure it's got to be... Oh, that's weird. I've seen that happen lately. The trailers are in the air and then they drop down on the ground. It looks like I normally would pick up right there. Yep, that's where we're picking up. Okay, cool. That trailer is just doing some stupid stuff there, man. Really stupid stuff. All right, we'll get this thing all set up where we need it. Off to the right this way, and then left. And we should be set up for the back here, just like this. Because we just need to go real shallow around that over there. Let's go and roll our window down so we see what we're doing, shall we? Beautiful. All right. Yep, it's right there. Let's go ahead and back her on up. Nice and easy here. Watch that tractor over there. We're good. Don't want to smack into that. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? All right. Yep. Keep on coming back. A little sharper than that. Around the trailer. On that side over there next to it. I don't want to hit the one that's floating. It's probably going to drop down. Oh, it dropped down finally. Sweet. There we go. Now we start getting underneath the trailer like this. A little bit more. We turned way too late, but we can still salvage it. We can. We just do it this way. I'm not worried about hitting that trailer on that side. We'll be okay. Especially if we just go all the way this way now. Like this. And then over here like that. We overcomplicated it a little bit, but hey, you know what? It's going where it needs to go. That's all that matters, and we're not going to smack into that other trailer, so that's okay by me. There we go. That'll work. I mean, they're going to give us the green, I'm sure, right here. And we'll take it all the way to the bank. Waiting for it to turn green. There it is right there. Sweet. Go ahead and kill that. Flashers come off. We'll turn the engine off and we'll load on up. And we're going to be driving into the night today, it looks like. So 5:31 p.m. If that's the case, I'll just turn my lights off in here and we'll drive into the night. So the cargo's been loaded. We're ready to go. We'll fire the engine up here. And we'll do our thing. All right. Yeah, we won't do a ATS pre-trip today. I don't want to get to the point where we're just constantly, you know, using that camera view just because we can. It adds more questions than anything else. I freely look around with Track IR. If you're wondering, I'm sure you are. That's how I do it. It's an infrared little head tracker. Right turn out of here. And yeah, this is a pretty straightforward pickup. And the drop, I'm not sure about that yet. Not sure about that one. We'll see. Come on, shift. There you go. Nobody's coming from the left. That's the nice thing about out here. There's nobody around. You got the whole road to yourself, man. And I've got my next level GT track rig that everything's mounted on here with the Motion Platform V3. That's why I get tossed around in the seat. It's a motion platform. Well, it's called a seat mover, but it is a motion platform. Is what it's actually called. The V3. TSPC Racer wheelbase. And we got the Ferrari wheel with the Rick Motec. So I took the rim off of it, put a Rick Motec adapter on it, NRG Innovations 18-inch wooden wheel on top of that, TLCM pedals, TH8A shifter with a 10-inch extension rod, and the Southern Trucker Gaming 18-speed Eaton Fuller shifter on top of that. Everything's linked in the description below. I get asked all the time, and nobody looks down there to see what I'm talking about, but nobody coming from the left. We're good. We're gonna get out on the road. Just like that, man. And we got our tandems where we want them. We're good. Let's get out on the road. We're on Highway 385 North right now. You're following along here. Beautiful day. Let's go ahead and roll our window up here. We don't need that down any longer. I'm gonna get a screenshot and then I'll be right back. And we are back at it once again. But yeah, the Project Next Gen cloud graphics and sky and everything, man, it really does make a difference when it comes to the look of this game. And it's the best it's ever looked for me, in my opinion. So no longer doing the reshade thing, which I'm so happy because you do take a performance hit from it. You do indeed. Well, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I'll put our secondary lens on here. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I told you guys I would keep you up to date on what's going on with all that. They actually have my dentist appointment and then my periodontist appointment all in the same day. So that's great. Unfortunately, it's at 10 a.m., so I have to get up early in the morning, which kind of sucks. But apart from that, I can't complain. I cannot complain at all. We're going to get that taken care of. So I have my checkup, and then I think they're going to do a cleaning at the dentist office and then wait 2 hours and then go over to the office right next door to it. So it's great. It's in the same building right next door. And then I get my eval for that. And then we go from there. So They're going to evaluate and see if I need implants or what I need to get done with the 2 cavities I have. And then we'll be golden. So another thing I want to talk about is that the update came out for my motion platform V3. And when that happened, the whole chair started to come to life in this game. So remember before I said this game, it doesn't seem like you hit very many bumps and it was very just kind of dead. Well, it's no longer is that the case. All right, slow down here, Jeff. 25. That works for me. Yep, won't be too loud here. It's a quiet Jake brake, so I don't mind using engine brake in these little towns when it's like that. So we have that to look forward to tomorrow. I'm getting a lot of requests to do some different compilations, and a biggest one is to go through all the footage and grab the best moments of Sarge. Now that is actually planned. I've had it planned for a while. So maybe you'll see that this week. I don't know. We'll go straight on. We know. Got CalR, KLM transport services. I also installed a couple new ones. I've got the mod now that adds the realistic corner shops, so you get 7-Eleven, Subway, etc. And to find those is very simple. So if you want the real world companies mod, you want the real, corner shops, go to the SCS forums. I will have them linked in the description below. Go there, you go to the mods. It's under other usually, or there's traffic, there's models and trucks and trailers. If you just look at those, you're going to find everything that I'm using for the most part when it comes to that. But it is hosted on Grimes's WordPress. That's the one I use, if you're wondering. Okay, let's see how this guy does this here. I've been stuck on these tracks before. Let's get over them. All right, that wasn't so bad. I've had it toward like when they start to come down, man, if your nose is even close to it, it's like hitting a brick wall, an invisible brick wall. Man, look at those clouds. It looks so beautiful. So yeah, the Project Next Gen version 1.8, it's a Euro Truck Simulator file, so don't freak out if it doesn't say America Truck Sim. This is just beautiful. And then I'm using I'll show you my graphics settings. So what we'll do at the very end of this video, I will show you my graphics settings I use in the game, which I'm using the same ones that the guy recommended, except for my scaling I set to 400, not 300. I think it just looks better that way. And I don't have any performance changes there when it comes down to it, so I'm cool with that. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. I remember when I was younger, living up in Montana, they had those things out there. And when you see those, you're like, oh, okay, those are like, they're watering the crops and all that stuff. But you see those circles, especially if you've ever flown commercially or you've flown period in the air and you look down in a farm, look at all the moo-moos over there. You will see those circles everywhere and you're like, oh, what are those? That's what they are. They're, that thing's in the middle and that whole track goes around in a circle and waters the crops. But I remember when I was younger, I was like, I don't understand how that works. I don't. Looks like the Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa this year. I'm not huge into football or anything, and I didn't even, honestly, I forgot that the Super Bowl was even happening. So it's going to be here in Tampa, so that's kind of cool. Tampa's now my home. But okay, we got stuff happening. That's another one I have installed is Daniel's. Okay, slow way down here. Slow way down. I see car. You see me? I have to get around this guy. Thank you. Wow, man. Didn't care at all. That's another one I added. A mod. It's Daniel's roadside, like more events like that. The random events that you get. That's another one. Found on the SCS forums, believe it or not. I do troll the, not troll, but I go through the forums all the time and keep up on everything that's going on out there with all the mods and stuff, and it works out pretty good. That's how I constantly stay up to date with all my mods. but I highly recommend you do it as well. The skin, the Werner script, the skin and the trailer, if you go on the Steam Workshop and you just type in Werner, it's like the one that, it's the truck turning image to the left. You'll see it on my, at the very end of this video, but it's a skin pack. Now, when you load it up, you'll notice you have the pale blue Werner skin. You don't have the dark blue one, which this is the Freightliner Elite version. I wanted to have something, you know. I think the dark blue Werner trucks look really good. The light blue ones and the white ones, they're cool too, but they're very basic. But you can change the color on the skin when you choose it. And it's not normally, well, skins normally load at the very top, you know? This one did not. It did not at all. It loaded like in the middle, like down by where the other ones were, the SCS liveries. All right, we'll slow down up here. We're making a left. I can go down on this intensity of our Jake brake there, our engine brake. Get on 76. Works for me. You can see that sunset tonight. That's going to be awesome. West Sterling. Yep, that's what we want. Right up here. Plenty of room here for our guy. There you go. Get our headlights on because it is about that time of night. And that was the big stint, going all the way down that straight part of the road. It is indeed. Look at all the trucks. Lots of them. Get on the highway right here before this truck gets where he won't let us on. There we go. I've got it floored, man. It's just going to take that long. It's a 12-speed, and I want to have that company truck feel, you know? Oh, there's those triples. I don't know what mod's causing the triples to show up, but I do know that they're illegal to run in Colorado. But we don't have a lot of AI, you know, mods that are just Colorado only or this state only. It's kind of a everybody, you know. There's our Jake brake there. Fine on fuel. Should be. Oh yeah, hasn't even dented the fuel. This thing gets great fuel mileage. I mean, it seems like it doesn't, but I mean, trucks don't get the greatest gas mileage. You should know that. It's funny because some people talk, you know, like it's like miles per gallon and they talk about gas mileage, but wouldn't you call it diesel mileage or fuel mileage? Because everybody gets so triggered about using the word gas when you drive a big rig, because, you know, they take diesel and then DEF, but everybody still says, they still say fuel mileage, so, or gas mileage. I've heard them say that. But I guess it would be fuel mileage. Who knows? Stand corrected. I'm sure somebody left that in the comments already. So you win. Perfect. That's from Street Fighter, wasn't it? Yeah. And look at that. It looks so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, what's traffic doing up here? Hitting the brakes. With that, you know, the new random events I have in here, I don't know what to expect. It's like 80 new ones added. Some are in urban areas, some are on the highway. You just gotta, you know, keep your eye out for it. But that guy is in a hurry, isn't he? Siva truck. Everybody's hitting the brakes though. See, I don't know what that is about. I think it might be the, it's that bus. Yep, that bus got caught in the hammer lane and he wants over now and he's going to do everything he can. Nope, we got something happening up here. Looks like an accident or something. That's what it is. Yep, come on over, bud. You're good. Oh, the left lane's ending. That's what it is. Big truck, I would let you over, but it's, yeah, you'll have to get the next one, dude. Sorry about you. Yeah, they got the lane closed. Looks like somebody's car's broke down or on fire or something. Yep. All right, 1 mile to Sterling. That's not so bad. It's a shorter video today. Well, we haven't backed in yet, you know, and we're gonna be back in at night. Which we haven't done a night run in a while, so I wanted to do an evening one. I wonder if my lights will work today. Aha, they did. You can shut them off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Sometimes that Elgato, I have the key lights. Sometimes they don't want to work with the Stream Deck. Sometimes. Still using that Jake. We'll just go ahead and bring it up to level 3. That'll help us slow down a little bit more. Straight on, we go down and around and to the left, it looks like. That's what we want. No messing around. Got a yield sign. Yield to traffic here. One car coming, but he's in that left lane. We're good. I'm gonna get all the way over to the left because we need to eventually. Might as well get it done, right? And I don't have to be stuck behind that bus, because you know that bus is going to be super slow. Yeah, we've only had a couple hiccups here and there, but nothing like huge frame drops. So, highly recommend moving over to, if you have an NVIDIA driver in your NVIDIA card, to move over to that option that I'll have linked, because, man, it hats off to him for all the work he did on it and figuring it all out. Sometimes that sucks whenever, you know, that pops up in front of you. It's like Sterling discovers, like, that's great and all, but man, I had a couple hiccups there, and I don't know what's going on with the shadows. They're freaking out. That's one thing I have seen happen is the shadows are freaking out. Might be a setting on my end. I'm not really sure. But sometimes it does that. It says like, you know, so-and-so discovered. It's like, that's great and all, but I can't see anything when you do that to me. So please don't do that. Here's the green. Beautiful little town, Sterling, Colorado. It always amazes me how many times when we go to all these different places that everybody's like, oh, I'm from there, I live there.
Turn left.
That's so cool. Oh, there's a little, couple hiccups there on that one. All right. We'll have to go to the outside view on this one. I won't be able to see with my my camera up so high. Perfect excuse to look at the truck itself, which looks gorgeous on the outside view. That car is going, and then we get to make our left ourselves. A Sinclair truck next to us on the right. Very nice. I think it sounds mean. I wonder what truck that is, or car. Maybe that car. No, it's not the car, it's a truck. That engine. There we go. Let's do it. All right, left turn. This way. West on 6. I wonder if they have us going through downtown and then we're dropping. I forget where we're dropping at. We'll find out here soon enough.
Go straight on.
I'm gonna go straight on. Check that mural out. That's cool. Got horses and bicycles. I don't know what that's about. Let's roll our windows down here. Enjoy the wind in our hair. Well, I don't have any hair, but if you do. And we can listen to these awesome sounds. I use the Creech Bomb sound packs, of course. That's why they sound so good. All right, 30 through here, around the bend. I don't know anything else when it comes down to this. Not a lot of traffic here in this little town, is there? Not at all. This is one of those one-way streets, which says that that's going to end, and then we come down here to our destination. Nice. Okay. Well, we're not continuing west on 6. We're going straight instead. You can't anyway, it looks like. That's the way you would take to Brush. But we're not doing that. we going to General Mills? We are going to General Mills with these beans. Okay, over the railroad tracks. And then we don't have to check in or anything. We just drop where we need to go, which we'll find out here shortly.
Go straight on.
We don't turn in here, right? Nope. You wouldn't want to anyway. Oop, yep, some frame drops happen in there.
Get ready. Move right.
But nothing like I've had in the past. All right, welcome to General Mills, everybody. And we're going in this way, and they want us to drop on the left over there. No guard shack, nothing. Sweet.
Have arrived.
That's receiving right there, but that's not where they want us. I hear the railroad crossing over there. The train's coming through. So they want us on the left over here. Wonder what kind of situation we got. Here's the train over there. I can see the lights. Around this way. Around this building, and then it's on the left. Oh, it's going to be an easy one, it looks like. I think we might be able to straight back this. Now, it's at an angle, but we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, I think we can straight back this one. Let's see how this goes. Let's pull up to these General Mills trailers. Yeah, we should be good on this. This shouldn't be bad at all. Go ahead and just turn it like that. There we go, straighten it on out. Maybe a little to the left will be okay here. Oh, look at that. We nailed it. We nailed it. That's what I'm talking about, man. Wow. That's a pretty good setup. We'll just go this way with it. We'll be golden. Aren't they going to let us bump the dock here today? You going to be a prefab that lets us bump? That'd be pretty cool if you did. That mirror on the left is not enough. I can't see very well with it. Yeah, see? That's the problem. That mirror on the left is too far out. I can't see. I just got to use this one instead. Well, we almost had it in one shot. It's a little bit more this way. If I could see on that left, I would have had it perfect, but that's all right. There we go. I'd rather do it like this. There. If we go straight back, we should be able to hit the dock. Let's see. It will let us. Careful, careful. I'm going to smash it. It's doing that thing like it has hill assist on. Where it's just like all or nothing here. We're looking good. Oh yeah, the green. Let's see if we can bump the dock. Come on, bump the dock. Bump it, bump it, bump it. A little bit more. You're almost there. That was it. Yay, they let us bump the dock. Sweet. Well, we made it. How about that? Let's have a look at our parking job, shall we? Back here in Dock 7. They actually let us bump it. Well, as much as they let us. Oh, they actually did on this one. Look at that. We're actually up against there. Nicely done. That's not so bad at all. Great looking truck. I do love the Cascadia. I get asked that all the time. Hey, Jeff, what do you, when you're playing in VR and in your own time, what truck are you using? I'm using the Cascadia right here. And sometimes I just use the automatic transmission so I don't have to worry. Just relax and listen to music or a podcast. Yeah, we nailed that one. Other than that one pull up, we had it. All right, we'll kill the engine. And let's go ahead and unload. We got a excellent 192 miles, 5 hours, 55 minutes, 38.5 gallons of fuel consumed. Look at that. Hit continue on there. And let's go to options. I'll show you what I'm using for graphics. I've got full screen brightness set right there, 1440p. Refresh rate is set to default refresh. VSync is off. And then scaling 400. Anti-aliasing is disabled. Screen space ambient occlusion is set to low. Then off, sun shafts, off. Color correction and HDR really kind of ruin the game when it comes to the way it looks when you're trying to do all this. And then here's all my other settings. Got high, ultra on the weather, medium mirror quality. That's the one that causes a lot of frame drops if you don't have that set to low or medium. Resolution is set to high. Maybe that's causing some issues. I have medium on that, high, anisotropic filtering all the way up. All these selected, high on the light visibility ranges. That's what I got there. Controls, this is everything I'm using there. We're using economy mode and real automatic. Normally I do H shifter if I'm doing the 18 speed and I come down here. Here's all my force feedback settings. I get asked that all the time. There they are. And then I've got steering access and all that. You don't want any dead zones. Clutch access, I allow it to have a dead zone, so it's a little bit of a hit there. Shifter layout, this is where you can choose your different ones. We had a 12. If you had a 13, 10. All that right there. These are all my shifter positions and toggles. And that's pretty much that. And time for the mods. Here we are right here. I've got my Freightliner Classic XL skin pack and the FTL Classic XL version 2.0 BSA revision. Freightliner, that's what we used in the last video, actually, which is really cool. And then I got my CFI trailer skin from Steam Workshop. Same thing for the truck skin, Steam Workshop. You just type in CFI and those pop up. The IER Mega Pack, that's the redone interiors mod. So that was on the SES forums. Ownable Cargo Market Rework, icons, and the Ownable Cargo Market Rework completely. Rain and Wiper Noise mod and the Air Brake Sound mod by Z. Always does amazing stuff, and those are must-haves for me. The Eaton Fuller Ultra Shift Plus VXP, additional SCS box hazmat cargo. That's the one I used today right there, the Werner Freightliner Cascadia Plus trailer skin. That's what it looks like on the Steam Workshop. There's some UPS FedEx skins, Warren Transport One, realistic mirror FOV I use, icons. That's how we get rid of those things that, are floating and gives you the white lines. No boundaries. That gets rid of those big yellow X's out there. Daniel's ATS Random Events mod. That's the one I'm talking about right there. It's on the SES forums. You saw that in action today. The US Asphalt patch of random events. Don't remember where I got this one. I had to search for this. But what it does is it causes random potholes and stuff in the road. And for me, it works. You don't really need it. For me, having a motion platform, it really helps. Realistic Truck Physics mod by FRKN64. Still using that. Real AI Traffic F mod sounds. Realistic Rain. Here's the Project NG. So this is what we were using for the weather. I got the Skybox Fix 1.38. You need that. And then that's the weather beta for Project NG 1.8. I have the Big T light adaptations. This stuff was all basically, it came with a pack of things. Freightliner 122 SD we've driven before. We got the Borman LED marker lights pack. I like that one a lot. Big T Britax LED beacons pack. The sound fixes pack, gotta have that. Here's Zmod's N14 sound and engine pack that we've used before. This is the big one right here. This is Creech Bomb's engines sound pack 3.4, and then the tire sounds. And then we got real US Google Nav. It works sometimes. EVF ATS LR, I'm still using that. That's for the vehicle lights, the emergency lights. Real advertisements, realistic corner shop. There it is right there by Pedro Martins. We got the real gas stations, revival project by Pedro Martins. Real company shops and billboards. There it is right there. MLH 82 is what it's selected there, but that's on the Grimes stuff. Real companies and trailers pack version 2.1 by Grimes. I use that one. It's amazing. Pro Mods Canada stuff right there. It's the load order for that. Real traffic density and ratio for ATS by CIP. I love that one. Municipal Police Traffic Pack, fantastic, by Gabbins 88. That is how we get all the correct police departments in all the different places. AI Traffic Pack by Jazzy Cat 9.5. The Painted Truck Traffic Pack by Jazzy Cat 4.1.1. Real Tires Mod, Trailers Edition, Real Tires Mod. I don't really use this very much anymore. I'm pretty much stuck on the John Ruda ones that come with a wheel and a tire at the same time, which is great. But you have Smarties Wheel Pack is a fantastic mod. Wheels for, these are John Ruda stuff. SISL's Mega Pack. That's how you get cabin accessories. I do have the DLC as well for SES's once they have released. That's how I got the cell phone on the dash. SISL's trailer pack add-on SES replacement. I have that one. And then I have the SISL's trailer pack USA installed. These are the ownable trailers that I have. All of these. Some of these you can't get. I've been getting asked questions about these. They're the custom utility one is fantastic by Dro Modding. That one's awesome. I use that one a lot. But the other ones are payware ones by John Ruda, because I did buy his trailer pack. JNR, yeah, that's that. Wilson Logistics, we've used before. Swift. Great Dane trailers. Again, skins for those. Fog lights for truck bumpers. It's a big one. Working fog lights on the trucks that have them. Today we didn't have them, but there are ones out there that do. There is the Kenworth we use, the long one. It's the 9.44C by Rich T05 TV. It's that exact one right there. You look that up on Steam Workshop and it pops up. These are the def files for all the John Ruda payware stuff, and that is everything. That's the load order. I have it all in, and there you go. And if you got the coast-to-coast map, you just throw it down at the very bottom, and you're good to go there. Awesome. And one final thing I want to go over is if you go to the gameplay options in American Truck Sim, here is where I have everything set here. So I don't use fatigue simulation. It's annoying to constantly ask you to sleep based on their time schedule. Traffic offenses are on. Preferred job length, you can change that. Route advisor, we have set to truck limit. All of this stuff. Now, when you come down here, random road events, have those turned down. You can turn those up as much as you want. Detours, I turn those all the way off because they're annoying. Frame probability, what you want it to be. Coming on down, we got braking intensity. I set it to there. This is the big one. You got truck stability, trailer stability, and suspension stiffness. All the way down on all these. That's how I get the truck to roll around and look realistic. Using FRKN's physics mod. Advanced trailer coupling, obviously. And then all these options are just kind of whatever you want them to be, but I'm just showing you what I have mine set to. There you go. All of that stuff. Wonderful, beautiful, and done. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. To all you Werner guys, there you go. What did you think of the Freightliner Cascadia here in American Truck Simulator? And a big thank you to all you guys that are out there on the road doing this for real. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Take care. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff. Just want to let you guys know that merch is available if you check out the link in the description below. And there should be some images you can click on below the video as well. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I do appreciate it.